Good morning, my friends, and welcome to Stamp Together Saturday. This is Amy Rich. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm here every Saturday with you at 9:30 a.m. Central, whether it be live or recorded. And we create a very simple card, a layout that you can use to create many more with lots of different supplies. So we love our designer series paper here. So most weeks we focus on the paper and making it look good. Those are the basics. How is everybody this morning? We are coming out of the deep freeze and we will be in relatively warm temps the next few days, and I am here for it. It has been so cold that I think we're all ready to get a little bit of a break. And so I think tomorrow is supposed to be like 30 degrees here, which is like 60 degrees warmer than it was at this week last time, or last week this time. So it's a little nuts. Good morning, everybody. Cindy, Pam, great to have you here. We are creating another quick card. Are you creating with me today, or are you watching? Either way is fine. I love that you come and take a peek at what we're doing, because that's what keeps me going on a Saturday morning, knowing that you're going to be here. You're going to be here watching, and some of you playing along maybe as well. So busy day in the studio, because after this morning I have a team gathering on Zoom. And so the Not So Average Stampers will be getting together, and love that. And then after that, it's all Amazing Race for the next 2 days. So I run a fundraising event at our school, and it is an amazing race. We take teams around town, yay Carla, using clues, and then they have to do challenges when they get to each location, and it is super fun, but it's a lot of work. And I am currently up and down from the kitchen creating something that we're going to use during the race, and I'm sworn to secrecy, so I can't say anymore. So let's make a card. How about that? All right, flipping the camera. And oh, I forgot my lamp. You can tell. It definitely makes a difference. All right, so we are using the Lovely Blossoms. Is it the DSP, or is it the Lovely Blossoms Designer Series paper and the Lovely Blossom Sweet Collection? I am using the dies. I've got that die that I'm using, and my stamp set is kind of all over because I've been playing with it. So my sentiment is coming from there, and I have I was immediately in love with the Sweet Collection, and then the more I play with it, the more I'm in love. So that is my story, and I'm sticking to it. How about you? What are you using today? I would love to see your project in the comments here after we are all done. I love it, Carla. Chose something different. Good for you. And I got to pull you up on my computer so I know what's going on. And we've got lots of 3 little strips here of Designer Series paper, and I want to use them in order. So I'm just going to lay them out here, put my little puzzle together. This one's, nope, that's not it. How about that? Yeah, that looks right. Nope. Let's go over here. There we go. All right, so I'm going to use them in order. It doesn't make or break the card, so don't worry about it if you didn't cut pieces that go together here in order. It's not a big deal. I just have that option, and so I'm going with it. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is add those strips, which are, I think, 1 by 3. To these strips of, for me, it's Old Olive. I decided to showcase Old Olive, a good old color, oops, oh my adhesive is sticky this morning. Maybe we're coming out of the deep dry stuff. Oh man, my skin has been so dry and ready for some hydration. So 30 degrees tomorrow is going to feel like a little slice of heaven, I think. All right, so go ahead and put your strips onto, oh, maybe we're getting to the end. Maybe that's part of the deal. I think it is. Put your strips of designer series paper onto your cardstock, and those are cut just 1/8 inch bigger. So I think it's 1 1/8 by 3 1/8. Oh my goodness. Okay, Tanya. So Tanya says that she can never remember the name of it, the bundle. Yeah, me neither. Me neither. I have no idea what anything is called anymore. My brain cannot, my brain can't remember all of those things. 25 years, I've almost been a demonstrator, and it is a long time to remember all of those products. So yeah, I'm with you, sister. With you big time. All right, so we've got our little strips here. Now let's bring in our ribbon, which I believe is wrapped around this center piece here. So if you are doing yours all in a row, like I am, you may have the same thing where you have to be choosy where you put everything because it's in a row and you don't want to get them mixed up. Or at least that's me. Maybe I'm just talking for myself here. I don't know. I'm using this ribbon, and I got to talk about it for a minute because I totally lost it. I didn't even realize it was a thing until I did a search for white ribbon, because all of our white ribbons that we've had keep retiring. And then I'm like, are there any left? And yes, the answer is yes, there are. So I'm going to tie this around my middle section. And then I'm going to show you, this is Misty Moonlight and Basic White. And it is sold together in a pack in the annual catalog. It's like a little herringbone detail. I don't know. It's really nice to work with, though. So now I got to find a project for the Misty Moonlight pieces. You know how that goes when they come in a pack like that. It's like designer series paper. You like 5 of them, and then there's one where you're like, I don't know what I'll use that for. But you'll come up with something. We always do, don't we? Yeah. All right, then we're going to add our pieces of layers, I should say, for our card base. So I've cut another piece of the designer series paper. And if you're not familiar, I'm just going to bring some of it up here. It is sectioned like this so that you can, I've made some really cute cards with some of these, let me tell you. But this is the back side of that. So this is an online exclusive product that became available the beginning of January. So we've had access to it for a bit. And then I'm just going to fold my cloud cover card base. That I had to say it slowly because seriously, that was a lot. Hi, Missy. How are you? Patty says she loved the colors. They go together so nicely. Yes. Oh, there it is. The end of my... And it's back. The Stampin' Seal's back, so I was able to order it. And it makes me so happy. I don't like to use anything but our Stampin' Seal because it's so perfect. But you see the coordination here in the papers, and that's one thing that I really love about Stampin' Up. All of the fabulous coordination and colors that go together, and you can open a pack of designer series paper and generally find papers that are all going to go together. There are a couple exceptions to that, including the Mixed Up Patterns designer series paper in the mini catalog right now. But lots of fun, beautiful papers. Okay, then when we go to put the rest of this together, I want you to just pay attention to the spacing and heights of everything and so forth. So I'm going to actually use dimensionals on the back. You wouldn't have to. Let's see. Should I or shouldn't I? No, I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna. But I'm gonna start with the piece on the left-hand side, and I'm gonna add my glue, and we're gonna go from spaces on top and bottom should be about even. Okay, and then we'll do the same thing with this one, except this time we're gonna bring it way down here. We got to create a little bit of interest and separation so that each piece of the DSP gets a little spotlight. Okay, so we're going to bring that one down. And then guess what? We're going to bring this one way up. So we'll go. Here's the problem with liquid glue, my friends. It is hard not to get it all over you, at least for me. I don't know. Okay, so we're looking something like this. And then I said to have a small label. So let me bring in my label, which I told you at the beginning comes from the Coordinating Die Set, which is Lovely Arrangements. And we've got that pretty little oval die that we're going to stamp on using the Hello Friend stamp from the stamp set that coordinates. So everything is just all from this sweet collection, because Super Stamping Weekend, guess what I'm presenting? This is one of my sweet collections. And so I'm making more samples, and I love it. I love doing it with you. Okay, then, so look at, okay, this is really fabulous because I love the Hello Friend and how it's got two different fonts for the two different words. It's so fun, unexpected, and I like. And then we're going to pop that up. So whatever your small shape is, it can be whatever size, just so that it fits in this area over here. So I know it was kind of vague because what does small mean? But just so that it fits nicely on your card. So we're going to hang this off of our strips, something like this. Okay. All right. Now it's your turn. You need to go make a card, post it here in the comments so that we can see all of the pretty, pretty papers that we're all using out there. But it's kind of a fun layout because it mixes things up a little bit and yet showcases some really pretty paper. So I hope you enjoyed this layout. I sure had fun today. I have fun every time I stamp. I get so giddy, like, I love paper so much. And I truly do. Paper is, it's so pretty. And I've got some really, really fun cards made with this sweet collection that I can't wait to share for those of you joining us for Super Stamping Weekend. Now, don't forget, if you didn't sign up, you can still sign up for the virtual watch only version of it. You'll get all of the cutting instructions to our make and takes and all of that. So if you have the product, you can play along, or just come and get lots of ideas and be entertained. Superstampingweekend.com is where you can find that information. I'm going to flip the camera back and we're going to say a quick goodbye. I have my science experiment upstairs that I need to go work on for the Amazing Race before my 10 o'clock live or meeting with my team. So I will see you again on, what day? I think we're back to Wednesday this next week. So I will see you on Wednesday afternoon at 1 p.m. Central for What's Up Stampers. All right, have a good day, everybody.